And now, First Warn 5 weather with forecaster Stephen Sarabia.
Good morning. It is 9:47 and it looks like that fog is starting to clear up across the valley. Here's Sky 5 McAllen, where earlier this hour it was very foggy, very tough to see, but now we can see pretty well in the area. Traffic flowing nice and smooth. And if you do plan on going outdoors today, have those jackets handy. It is nice and chilly as temperatures are in the low 50s across the board for the valley. The McAllen area at 52 this morning, 51 for Edinburg, 54 Weslaco, 54 for Brownsville, 51 over in Port Isabel. If you have any plans outdoors this evening, here's a look at the evening planner. Most of the valley will be in the mid 60s by 3 p.m. Going to be very cloudy, still quite cool. Then the low 60s by 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Rain chances are at about 10% to see some light drizzle today. Not really tracking anything too heavy for the valley. And on Monday, we are tracking a 30% chance for some spotty showers, then a 10% chance on Tuesday. And we are going to be below the average today for the valley, which is 72 degrees this time in December. We're going to be in the mid 60s. By Monday, it's going to be much warmer as we're about 76, nowhere near the record of 87. And then Tuesday back into the 80s. Very warm week in store for the valley. 81 degrees there with the record being 84. So only a slight chance a record may be broken. But again, it's going to be quite warm. But don't put those jackets away just yet. More cool weather is on the way for the valley. Wind speeds are still nice and calm this morning, not tracking any breezy winds. And here's a look at the coastal forecast. Already past the low tide today. We just have that high tide at 5:26 p.m. There is about a 20% chance of some spotty showers over at the island. Wind speeds there come from the north at 10 to 15 miles an hour with a moderate rip current risk. And that high today, once again, is 65 degrees with about a 10% chance of some light drizzle from these clouds. Wind speeds come from the east northeast at 4 to 8 miles an hour. The low, 60 degrees. Still going to be cloudy and still going to be quite cool. So I mentioned cooler weather is on the way. We just have to go through this warm week for the valley. Some days we're going to be in the 80s, like Tuesday, 81 degrees. Talked about that 10% chance of rain. Also going to be in the 80s on Thursday, mostly sunny there. Then Friday, we are tracking a front which will drop temperatures from the 80s into the upper 70s and then into the mid 50s, 57 degrees with some rain. Very chilly next weekend, so definitely want to plan for that. And that is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.